Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about the Jinkai SE3 crimper. Let me show you the model. So it's the SC3 and it's the green Jinkai crimping tool. So even though this is a pricey crimping tool, I think I paid about 50, maybe 52, $53 with shipping from REDFISH Gear, and I'll link that below so you can check it out on their site, since that is the cheapest price I found it, since I don't know, Amazon had it for $100. I don't know why. Everybody kind of has a different price for this crimping tool, but REDFISH Gear was the cheapest. The reason why I picked this crimper up, because compared to my other Amazon crimpers or off-brand crimpers, this thing crimps very flush, and I'll show you what I mean. But let's start off with the Jinkai first. So I think the camera's already focused, but let's make sure. If you can see that it closes all the way flush from the front view. All right. Now, side view. See how flush that is? Everything touches. Can't really see through it besides the openings, but I mean, it's flush. So that's just gonna give you a better crimp. All right. And then this is what I was talking about. So right out the back, when I purchased these, this had play on the front. Right out the back, and I've used them like this, and they work for me still, even though these are $10, right? But every now and then I get an issue with the crimp where, get an issue with the crimp where I didn't, I don't want to think about it sometimes. If I'm going to lose a fish because this thing didn't crimp right, or because it doesn't sit flush when it crimps, or it's kind of off. So I'll show you what I mean. So like we did with the Jinkais, trying to get it to focus. You can see I'm squeezing all the way and it's not flush. So you can tell, not flush at all. And then if we do the side view, you see on the when it crimps, you can see through the. Not only can you see through the openings, obviously, but you can see where the teeth don't sit flush with each other either. And as you crimp, you kind of see they kind of shift after a while. They don't line up straight either. So I've had some bad crimps, and it's not from over applying pressure or using the wrong size crimps or mono. It's just sometimes it's a little off when it crimps, and like right there you can see where it's kind of they're not even. They're kind of off. It's kind of shifted a little bit. So, and like I said, it didn't happen all the time, but I would still get a bad cramp and had to redo the whole rig. So that was kind of annoying. So like I said, I decided to pick these up. And then some of the other things Jinkai mentions in the little paperwork about the crimper. It doesn't come with the line cutter. They do sell a crimper that has a line cutter, but it's a little bit bigger of a crimper, and that is the SC3C model. But I went with this one since it's a little more compact and it'll fit in my bag and kind of the storage things I use with my terminal tackle. And then another thing they mentioned is they got a contour handle. So I mean, it fits good in the hand. That's not a selling point for me. I mean, it doesn't matter if it has a straight handle like this one or if it's contoured. I mean, as long as it crimps like it's supposed to, I mean, we're not gonna complain about that. But it fits good in the hand. Contour handle is not a bad little, I guess, setting point that they mentioned for Jinkai. But I think it's definitely worth it. So I don't know. Keep on watching. I'm gonna share some info about the 3 crimping positions and how much it crimps up to.